Hey, welcome back to the channel. So this week's rotation video is centered around 7 fragrances that really lean towards the winter months. However, these are 7 winter gems that I actually wear in the summer. So without further ado, let's jump right into it, starting with Sunday. So this is a gem that I picked up from the cosmetics company store, and they happen to have an outlet near me, but the scent we're talking about is Jo Malone Vetiver in Golden Vanilla. And I think Jo Malone fragrances kind of get some unnecessary hate because although they're kind of known for being layering fragrances, the Cologne Intense version is way more than that. Why this one works so well in the wintertime is because it has that Madagascar vanilla in here, along with this smoky, dry vetiver that is just simply beautiful. And it comes across as this really well put together, cozy, sophisticated fragrance. But why I think it works in the summer is despite its richness and those richer notes, it has this airiness to it, this transparency. It is absolutely beautiful and just sits on the skin wonderfully. It's an elegant composition in a way, and Jo Malone's fragrances again have this sort of transparency to them, this light airiness that's kind of a signature for them. I think this is perfect for summer nights out. Think breezy rooftop dinner with someone that you care about, date night type of vibe. Absolutely love it. I get really good performance from it as well. Jo Malone, Vetiver, and Golden Vanilla. This next one, you might ask yourself how the hell this works in the summertime, but it just does. The scent we're talking about is Khadlaj Caffe Latte. And I picked this up not too long ago in a rack store video. I'll try to link that down below for you guys. But man, this stuff is just absolutely beautiful. Really nice atomizer. So for the winter time, the obvious caramel coffee combination there is going to work perfect. Very sweet, but not cloyingly sweet. Not too sweet that you're going to feel like it in the back of your teeth. The woods here actually add a really nice warmth to the fragrance, but it also rounds things out, making this more versatile than some might give it credit for. It's surprisingly smooth and soft with no real bitter sharpness, and just gives this kind of laid back cafe feel that I can imagine wearing in the summertime, that I do wear in the summer, that I wore this past week on a very hot day, no less. There are some florals here, which also makes this fragrance a little bit unisex. This one actually really surprised me. Way more versatile than it gets credit for. Really long lasting, has a lot of depth to it. And although it leans more gourmand, there's just something about it that makes me want to reach for it even on a warmer day. Khadlaj Caffe Latte. This next one needs no introduction. Maybe one of the best cheap fragrances available. So anyone who is bold enough to talk shit about this next fragrance, or that it's not high-end enough, they don't know what they're talking about. Same way you're talking about is Salvatore Ferragamo's Uomo Signature. Wow. I mean, I think I paid under $40 for this. This stuff is beautiful. It's stunning. One of the best cheapies money can buy, hands down, no questions asked. Deep, sweet notes of tiramisu and tonka bean, but all that is really grounded and anchored by spices and woods, and even this really versatile, classy leather note that really brings everything together. But why this one really works in the summer months is because of the lavender, the citrus. It really keeps this freshness up top that lingers throughout the life of the fragrance. It's bold without being overbearing. And again, another one that maybe I might reach for more often for nights out, but there's, no shame in that. This thing is gonna last you pretty much throughout the year. You're gonna find a time to wear it, just like I did. Uomo Signature from Salvatore Ferragamo. Guys, I don't know about you, but the smell in this room right now is getting me ready for more winter fragrances. Smells incredible. But nonetheless, guys, if you like content like this, before we move on to the next fragrance, be sure to like this video. It goes a long way. It helps my channel grow, and I truly appreciate the support. So again, if you like what you are watching, drop a like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and all the good things. But the next scent that we are talking about is Parfums de Marly's Pegasus. Wow. This was one that when I initially tried it, I said, I don't really get the hype, because it was very hyped at the time. And at this point, not so much, but it is still, I think, one of PDM's absolute best. Just simply from a pure uniqueness standpoint, that lavender, that creamy almond, this really metallic undertone that just makes this a super interesting dynamic scent. The lavender here feels really luxurious, but why I think this works in the summer months is because it is powdery. It just adds this element of freshness that is, again, unique, adding this almost barbershop clean, finished vibe. So like getting a fresh cut and getting out of the barber's chair, maybe spraying this on. Doesn't matter when that happens, winter or summer, you're going to feel like you're ready to go. There's also another element to this that maybe the others don't have to this degree, is how upscale it feels and classy and dressed up it feels. Like I would wear this to an event, a work event, sort of maybe suit and tie type of party or something like that. It definitely will work. And performance, pretty good. I don't get like beast mode performance from this. I get the perfect performance, if that makes any sense, for this scent. Yeah, that does make a lot of sense to me anyways. It's the perfect performance. Parfums de Marly's Pegasus. For me, this next one is tied neck and neck for the best in the line. This particular line of fragrances, the scent we're talking about, is Azzaro, the Most Wanted Parfum. And in front of this, I would put Wanted by Night, or right beside it. I go back and forth. This one is incredible. Again, really sweet, kind of toffee sweetness up top, but also this ribbon of freshness that is just elevates the entire scent and makes it more wearable. The amberwood here also adds this other element that makes it super addictive, fruity, bold, and really mass pleasing. But what really sets us apart from just being strictly a winter scent is that spicy cardamom, the woody base. Oh man, this stuff is sexy, but there's just something about it that you just kind of want to smell it even though you're not wearing it that day. I would definitely say be cautious about overspraying on warmer nights, because warmer nights, warmer days, that warm weather is actually going to bring out more of the sweeter notes, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Just be mindful of it, but it makes them smell differently than they would in the wintertime. And that's a good thing when it comes to this one. Incredible performance as well. This is one of the best from the line. Azzaro, the Most Wanted Parfum. This next one of my favorites of all time. If you guys haven't bought a bottle of this, I don't know what you're doing. Just do it. And forget the intense version. It's a good scent. This is the one to own. Scent we're talking about is Mancera Cedrat Boisé. This is the eau de parfum. Again, I really like the intense, but this is way more versatile. You're going to find yourself wearing this one way more in way more situations. And for me, you're getting your money's worth, and already you're not spending a ton. So this one you might automatically think is a summer fragrance, but I would disagree with that. I think this is full-bodied enough. The smokiness here, the leather combined with the fruitiness just cuts through the cold perfectly. So it really is an uplifting fragrance in the winter months. But why this is so good in the summer months is that zesty citrus up top. Unlike any other fragrance in my collection, there's just something special about it. Maybe it's just how it's combined with the smoke, the woods, the creaminess, the vanilla. This thing checks every single box for me. High compliment factor. Actually, the day that I wore this, I got a couple compliments on it. There's a reason why this is mentioned in a lot of my videos. It's mentioned on a lot of lists, and it's also mentioned as one of the best entry-level niche fragrances you can buy. No bullshit. This is that. Incredible scent. Mancera Cedrat Boisé. It's easy to get lost, guys, in a sea of new releases, dupes, clones, every other day an elixir fragrance coming out or a different formulation of a scent you already love. Cedrat Boisé, that one is still special to this day. Finally, on Saturday, I reached for my favorite leather fragrance. You might say leather and summer don't necessarily go together. Well, I'll be damned. They do. Scent we're talking about is Byredo's Black Saffron. And I've talked about it on the channel plenty of times. I'm huge into Byredo right now. My wife, actually, I had Mojave Ghost. I recently did a review on that. First impressions, she stole it from me. That has become her new favorite fragrance, and I love it on her. So, Black Saffron. I mean, the obvious reasons why this works in the winter is the leather, the saffron, right? These notes lean more towards cooler months, and that is no exception here. But like most Byredo fragrances, this has an airiness to it, a sheerness, the rose, the saffron. I mentioned the word transparent earlier. That is kind of how they come across. Translucent, like not the densest version of those notes, which makes this super unique, beautiful. Love wearing this one, guys. Just an amazing scent. And although this comes across as a skin scent, and when I say skin scent, I don't mean in performance. It smells like maybe your skin could smell like this. That's the best way to describe it. This performs fantastic. Lasts a long time, projects really well. So when I say skin scent, I don't mean you only smell it up close. No. It feels like a second layer. It's effortless. It feels artistic and niche. It will not choke anyone out and makes a statement. Byredo Black Saffron. That's it, guys. All 7 fragrances that I wore every single day last week. As always, would love to know what you wore last week, whether it was 1 or 10. Drop it in the comment section down below. What do you think of my rotation? Would love to hear from you guys. But if you like content like this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit that bell notification so you are updated whenever I upload new content. But until then, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.